Good morning, viewers. Welcome back to the channel. I am Birdman Johnson. We are here in Drinkfountain, playing some Dwarf Fortress. Let's see, when is this going up? Happy end of July, I guess. Happy Liberation Day to my viewers in San Marino, I guess. Okay, we're going to start. I need some coffee. We got a mood going on. There it is. Not sure what's happening there, but he seems to be satisfied for the moment. Let's see. What news today? We're getting the kill room cleaned out. Looks like that's done. Corpse piles all cleaned. Still a bunch of mud here. This is still frozen, so we can't do anything with it. I tried mining this out. The dwarves didn't want to do it. They did a little bit and then refused to do more. We got a cage fight going on today between our captured Etten and these 6 trolls. I'm expecting the trolls to win that fight, but we've been surprised many times here on the channel. So we will see what happens. It's going to be a froggy day for me, I guess. Oh, we got those flames on display. Why can't I... Interesting. Enna. We have Enna's flames on display here. For some reason, I can't see those. There they are. Flames and neck flames, and I think we got leg flames coming up. So we are, for the time being, Forgotten Beast free. So that's great. The Gorlaks seem to be enjoying their enclosure. They've been in there for a while and haven't complained. So that's good. Also, we have started our bookbinding industry. We've got some quires made, we've got some scrolls made. Now we're just waiting for the dwarves to do something about it. I have assigned some scholars and scribes to our main library. Haven't yet seen anyone doing anything with the books. So I'm looking forward to that. I think it would be a good time to launch a raid. Just to have something to do. Not that one. Hex bears, well, wandered hex. I want to take over these two, but we need more dwarves for that. Wisdom demons. Something with some loot for us. The artificial crowds we're not going to make off with one book, probably. Love to liberate some captives. That doesn't seem to be working out for us, though. See, like right here, Vile jumped. Maybe we just conquer Vile jumped and take all this stuff. Zuthan wire vaults the alchemical rooms the dwarf. Interesting. I think this will be our next target, actually. In fact, let us raid them with both our squads. We will take that risk. Oh, the Drouthes are breeding, by the way. Not sure how profitable that's going to end up being. But they did finally have some babies. So if we go over here... Drouthe. Yep, look at that. Some Drouthe children. And they're tame. So that's wonderful. Oh, also we got dogs. Yeah, we're going to keep training more dogs. We're going to keep using these. Because even though they're not that much help in the raids in terms of combat effectiveness, they do soak up hits that would otherwise be taken by our dwarves. I guess. I don't know, the goblins are stabbing them. So presumably they are taking hits that would otherwise be taken by our dwarves. Okay. That's all. Kitchen's cleared out again. What else? There was something else. You might hear some extra noise in the background. It's in the 90s here. That's the 30s for my non-American viewers. So we're trying to keep the room from being too horrendous. Oh, our mood is kicking off nicely, it looks like. Let's just take a peek here in Dwarf DF Hack. Legendary Mason. And I reckon we have everything the guy needs. We'll see about the rough gems. That's always iffy for us because we tend to cut gems as soon as we dig them out of the ground. Not sure what we're going to do with the kill room at this point. We need some captives. That's what we need. So that we can continue experimenting with this. See if we can figure out what's going on with our leaks here. I may have just overcomplicated the structure. Hard to say. Anyway, while we're waiting for the squads to roll out, let's lock this door and get our cage fight out of the way. Oh, look at that. We're improving scrolls. An Ocelot Parchment Scroll. How needlessly decadent. Alright, let's pull this lever. Everything running fairly smoothly for the moment because we've got garbage contained, we've got most of our wandering monsters gone, and most of our captives. Who is pulling? Nobody's pulling the lever. Somebody is. I'm just not seeing it. Please, I like to follow them. Well, there you are. In the bone carver. Oh, right there. Okay, cue up the music and go. I've made an error. Stop the music. Okay. Hang on a sec. We gotta do something here. Okay. Stand by. Okay, let's try this again. A few things happened there during the cut. Let's do them in order. Oh. Logum has died of thirst. Poor guy. I was wondering if that was going to happen on account of all the water's frozen. Does he get a burial spot? I guess we'll see where his corpse ends up. Anyway, the mood was resolved. We have a quern, Remangashan the Cerulean Passion, worth 85,200 dwarf bucks. Not bad. Encrusted with oval diorite cabochons, decorated with giant cave toad bone and fungiwood, and encircled with bands of cushioned diorite cabochons and trillion-cut black pyropes. It is adorned with hanging rings of goose leather, and it menaces with spikes of diorite and black pyrope. Features an image of an octagon cut gem in wild boar leather. This is elaborate. We can't use this to grind grain. Also features an image of Dodok foot labor and a giant bat bone earring in amethyst. Okay. This just relates to this dwarf here in our fort making a really nice item. Dodok foot labor. Yep. Dodok. Not you. Alright, well. He's dead now, I guess. Anyway, we put it on display over here in the entryway, along with another quern. Here's the one that we just made. I also found another quern in our artifact pile, so those are on display now. Also, squads came back from Vile Jumped. Went out, killed some dudes. We didn't even lose... Oh, we did lose a dog. There we go. Lost 2 dogs. And that's it. And I don't know if we came back with loot or not. There's no loot report. So be it. It's fine. Alright. The parameters of the fight have changed slightly. We lost a couple of trolls during the escape there. So now we've got 4 trolls. And over here, we've got a beak dog. And over here, we've got a yak bull. I think everyone's linked to levers. So we're going to go ahead and pull this. Okay, guess we're going to wait a moment. Yep. See, there's the squad trickling back in. I need to assign our new war dogs to the squad at some point. We're about at the end of the year. I'm anticipating a siege in the new year. Oh, they're out! Beak Dog immediately dead. Etten has killed a troll. Another troll. Ettin's gonna get all the trolls. For some reason, we're attacking the yak. I guess because it's in the room. Pause for a moment. The Ettin is tired and a little battered. That troll has lost its pancreas. Ooh, the bull's not going to survive. There goes the troll. Yep, there goes the troll. Is the Ettin going to kill that yak? Is the yak going to kill the Ettin? Yak is trying its best not to engage. The Ettin is not going to let it escape. The yak is down. The Ettin is victorious. Overexerted, but honestly will recover from all of these injuries. We will unlock this door. And let the Ettin recapture itself. Fantastic. Okay. Clear up this room. We're going to see if we can butcher that yak carcass. Okay. Has been found dead. Yeah, I bet. Well, that was eventful. I enjoyed that. It's not going to work, is it? Nope. Okay. Well, unfortunate. Get rid of it. Okay. That was entertaining. Also the expected outcome. We're going to put that Ettin on display somewhere. Let's not put it there. Let's put it... Where needs something on display? No, not the Grundle, or the Gorlak house, pardon me. Gorlaks and Grundles, what's the difference, am I right? Dare we put it here? No. There's enough going on in there. Ah. Yes. In the balcony bar. Oh, where we also have... Oh, something has been knocked off its pedestal. Let us put the Ettin on display here on the balcony bar. Here's good, I guess. Boy, we got a lot of cages. Ettin. What is this? Tender crackles. Okay. I've already forgotten what that word was. Itaseth besh. Sure. It's in here somewhere. No, it's not. Well, that's interesting. It's not forbidden or anything. Huh. I don't see any reason this shouldn't be displayable. Let's go one at a time here. Warhammer, Molebone Warhammer, that needs to be on display. I don't want anyone trying to wield that. Artifact Silver Scourge. Ooh, that has potential. Mainly, I just don't want this thing blocking that doorway. Oh, there's something... Huh, okay. Something lying out in the woods there, apparently. See, there it is. It's next... What? Huh. Something's not displaying right here. Alright, well, I don't care. Also, apparently there is already something on this. Actually, let's go ahead and display that Warhammer there. Where'd that go? There it is. Oop. As for that Scourge, that's real interesting. I kind of want to give that to our militia commander. That might be a dumb idea, but I think we're going to do it. Stack of the legendary Spirit Dwarf. Equip. For you specifically, I want to add another weapon. Was this it? I think that was it. Tyrannesthan Jestry. Yeah, that's it. Okay. We'll see how that goes. We'll see how that goes. It would certainly be very interesting for one of our dwarves to wield an artifact scourge in battle. I would like that quite a bit. These can all go away. We don't need them no more. Or at all. Or ever. Okay, we're coming up on the end of the year. So I'm hesitant to... Are you... Hang on, where are you sleeping? You're sleeping on the ice, you moron. Okay, well, we'll hope that dwarf... Those... No, it's just one. Okay. We'll hope that dwarf wakes up before the ice thaws. Sodal the pump operator. Otherwise, I guess we're losing another dwarf. These things happen. These things do happen. Where is Logam's carcass? Corpse. He's a person. We'll just take a look at that real quick. Here's the guy. Ah, good. Logam went in a casket. Fantastic. We have remembered our loyal comrade who murdered several of our other loyal comrades. It's fine, don't worry about it. Bobcat Man leather loincloth, just lying out here on the ground. Bait, I guess, for any future invaders. That's fine. If you're dumb enough to get caught in a cage trap going after a loincloth, you deserve to be in the cage, probably. You've definitely earned it at that point. Just doing a quick tree check here. But we are relatively clear because we've been staying on top of it. No trees. No trees allowed. Okay, I want to get the drowning chamber fixed. The kill room. Really, it's just a generalized kill room. I don't know. I don't know what's going on here. You know, the fluid physics are not perfect. It's not a perfect simulation, so sometimes things get a little screwy, and we just have to accept that. Oh, also, yeah, we did eventually kill all the trolls down here. I didn't mention it, but that did happen. They all got smashed into goo. How are we doing up here? A few things that can be melted. Oh, they are doing that. Good. Melt. I'm gonna turn job cancellations on for a moment. Hey, what's with all these turkey poults wandering loose? I didn't authorize that. Turk. Yeah? Is it just poult? It's just poult. Okay. Put them in the room. We're gonna put you in a room. Wow, that's a lot. Oh, that's so many. Any chicks? Yep. Okay. Cool. Very cool. Well, y'all deal with that. There we go. Okay. We might actually be out of bone. What is that? Yeah, we're not going to deal with hooves. I just have trouble getting hooves to work. Okay. We got it. We got it. Stop. It's over. We're done with the bones for now. Okay, that's fine. You keep reporting. What are these? Rat spleen. What? Apparently I ordered a giant rat butchered at some point and missed it. Or else that's, One of the hunters doing their job. Yeah, I don't care about the bone crafts anymore. Do let's, however, shear, spin, milk, cheese. Is anybody doing anything with the books? We got a lot of children in here. Can't wait for them to grow up and turn into laborers. Okay, yes, thank you. Thank you with the bones, thank you. Yep, okay. We should run the Smasher. That's what we should do. Once they stop trundling things in there, we'll run that. We're in a quick clean cycle here. Clean all, clean owned. Fantastic. Somebody was carrying 2 blue pea fowl meat roasts, kettle, Atasenkos. The Dwarven Child. Suppose that tracks. There you go, get off the water. Perhaps someday we will put down some flooring over those puddles. But not now. Oh yeah? You don't have any water to fill the pond with? But do you need to fill the pond right now? Is it not full? What to do with all of these? Still not sure. Is that good? Yeah? No. You. Assign work animals. War dogs. They're doing something. I'm not sure what, but it's something. Okay, have we finished bringing things into the crushing room? I think we have. So let's run that. I don't care what else is in there. Nope, we had another thing. We had a few more things. Don't care. Id sure do like to pull levers. And we're turning job cancellations back off. Yeah, that's fine. And smoosh. Okay, I don't see any alerts that a masterpiece has been lost. So that's good. What's happening in the garden? We're simply not planting turnips. We have turnips, we're just not planting them. I don't care. We're still real good on food and drink. And ammunition, for that matter. And cages. Loose animals wandering around. We're good on everything, essentially. Really. Got a few more meltables to go through. Let's see. Unforbid the ammo. Go ahead and pick it all up. Yeah, that's great. You do that. Okay. What do I want to look at here? Let's look at our bars. What do we have a lot of? Iron, silver, copper. Copper. What if we just did like that? Do we have enough platinum? We don't have platinum, surely. We do have some platinum. I don't think we're going to use it for this, though. Yeah, we'll mint some coins. That'll give us something to do and give us some trade goods. For next time, that'll be very cool. They can put whatever designs they want to on those. It's kind of too bad that we don't have an internal economy anymore. I understand that there was a point in time where the dwarves had to pay rent on their rooms, which is fascinating. I do kind of enjoy, from a game design perspective, the idea that I could, like, somehow accidentally price out my dwarves and they'd all end up living in corridors. That amuses me. Less so, of course, when it happens to people out here in meat space. But when it happens to the dwarves, it's funny. I hope that makes sense. Now, this whole communism thing is very interesting. And the fact that there's no rhyme or reason to who gets what bedroom. It's just kind of, like, even when I make nicer rooms available, the dwarves don't necessarily take them. They will still go for the worst rooms. The ones that are just an empty stone cube with a bed in it. Yeah, there we go. Chop down them trees. It is awfully tempting to just deforest the entire map to open up our sightlines, but I don't think we're going to do that. I've done that before. I have started a fort before by simply deforesting my entire 4x4 embark. And we never wanted for wood, but we're not going to do that this time. Actually, I have an experiment. I want to run. For this experiment, I don't want a whole lot of room here. Yeah, since we're just gonna be... It doesn't really matter what we make it out of. We will roof it off. We'll need a door for this. Would have preferred to use a goblin for this. Maybe I'll hold off. Maybe I'll get everything ready and then just hold off on this experiment until I have a suitable captive. Anyway, we don't have to sit here and watch them do this. There we go. Ettin's on display. Ain't it wonderful? Ain't it beautiful? Okay. That's been done. Not a lot else going on. If we capture any more Gorlaks, we'll throw them... what's your problem? We'll throw them in this room. Haggard. It's not enjoying being held captive. I've seen this before when I've created these enclosures for animals. I had an Ettin once who was severely depressed for several years before just lying down and dying. So we'll see if that happens here. I'm looking forward to it. We need a down staircase here. And a cage here. Yeah, sure, a highly decorative cage. Why the heck not? We got that door yet? We do not. There's no need to bother the manager with that. Door. Do it now. I just want to get this over with. There we go. Roof over this. There we are. Some of you may have already figured out where this is going, just based on where I'm placing this. I would dearly love for our dwarves to be doing things with books. Aside from reading them, I mean writing them. I want them to write books. I've given them quires and scrolls, and I don't think we can make books until the quires have been written in. Could be wrong about that. I'm wrong about a lot of things with this game. I don't really understand how it works. Which is why I never complain when somebody drops a gameplay tip in the comments. I'm not necessarily going to pay any attention to it, but I appreciate that you're trying to help me. Because I don't know what I'm doing. We could just use a dog for this experiment. But I want to use an enemy. Although if we catch a cave creature of some kind, maybe a troll would be good. No, not a troll because I'm putting a door on this. Something that can't break down a door. We'll see what the new year brings us, alright? We'll just wait and see. About all we can do, honestly. Okay, are we linked? Nope, not yet. It's happening, though. Do I have my door? I don't have my door. I don't have my door. Possibly it's being delivered to a stockpile. Possibly there was a job cancellation that I missed. Although I don't know why there would be, because there's wood in the carpenter's shop. Never you mind why I'm putting 17,000 live honeybees in a cage. That is not your concern, viewers. You know, here's a question that I didn't think to ask until now. Are captive goblins, do they still have equipment on them? There we go. If these individuals ever get loose, I don't actually want them being able to participate in any fighting that occurs to any effective degree. So, in case we have not already stripped them, let us go ahead and do that. Can we get to them? Yeah, we can still get to them. I left those staircases intact. I am amazed that incoming trolls have not busted them loose at any point. It's honestly really interesting. Are we dumping things? Not at this exact moment. Good, coins are getting made. Things are being melted. I still don't have my door. Okay, never mind. We can't put bees in cages. Ugh. Tear it down. Tear it all down. Absurd. I wanted to see if we could sting a goblin to death. Actually, hold that thought. There's another way to do this. There's another way to do this. We can still make this happen. We're just gonna have to get a little creative. Actually, no, leave that. Put the door back. Sorry, sorry. Stop undoing everything. Leave it alone. Leave it alone. Hive. Is this where I make hives? Is this where I make hives? There. Checking, is it done yet? Is it done yet? Okay. Who's making that hive for me? Who's doing it? Who's doing it? You? The captain of the guard is going to make the hive for us. Yeah, I just want to see if we can sting a goblin to death, alright? Is that so much to ask? Is that so bad? It's only a little mad science-y, alright? Wait a second. Wait. What happened? What happened? Oh, turnip seeds. Why are there turnip seeds in that cage? Maybe I should... Is that why we're not planting any turnips? Because our seeds are in a cage? Do I need to, like, manually release all the cages that have things in them? Sorry, I lost track of what I was doing here. Go on. Finish it. Finish it. Really just waiting for the new year because I'm anticipating a siege. Oh my goodness, why is this taking so long? Are you just not a very skilled woodworker? Is that the issue? You're a legendary siege operator, which means nothing. Legendary miner. Adequate woodcrafter rusty. Well, that could be the problem. That could very well be the issue, is you're just not that good at it. Because you're out of practice. It's not your fault. It's my fault for not giving you more woodcrafting to do, of course. What is that? Is that a pipe section? Catapult part. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot we did that. You know, I think I've got some pipe sections lying around, some catapult parts. We should probably trade those to merchants next time they arrive. Put that there. What do we have? It really doesn't matter. Troll for a rope. That'll work fine. Are them coins going? The coins are coming along. We are indeed minting coins. And then once we've done that, we'll take a look at some of them because they tend to have designs on them. And then we'll give them to the merchants. And all will be well. I mean, we are a very significant settlement, so we probably should be in the business of issuing coinage, right? That tracks, I think. I don't know. I'm no economist. Yeah. Tree. Any more of you scoundrels? Too close to our wall, trying to help goblins climb over the wall? Again, pretty sure that's what was happening. Okay. Yeah, not really anything else going on here. Well, I suppose, actually, I can just chain up an animal in there. Right, of course you suspended construction of the hive. Why wouldn't you? It's not one thing, it's your mother. Got a lot of gems lying around here. Where's our jeweler's shop? It's over here now, somewhere. There. Let's go ahead and use some of these, shall we? Okay, great. We've done that. Right. I'm going to cut there and just wait for the first of the year, and we'll see if anything happens. Stand by. Hey, and would you look at that? What are the odds? Alright. A vile force of darkness has arrived. Call everybody in. Danger! Everybody inside. Here we go. Give it a tick. Well, this is what I wanted. Okay. They're hesitant. They're not just swarming toward us. They know how this goes. They know there are cages all over the woods. And they can't see them. How long before one of them steps in a cage trap? We do need test subjects for the various projects we have going. They managed to sidestep our trap line. Oh, there we go. One of them walked back. Guess we need more cages, huh? So many cages that the siege breaks before it even reaches our walls. No, I don't want to deal with that. What we're going to do is let them find their way somewhere. Kind of wish they hadn't entered over here. This is the least convenient entry for them to come in by. Thought I saw somebody fighting in the tavern. This is not the time for it, gang. A lot of enemies coming onto the map here. We're going to have at least 100 goblins. I don't remember the biggest siege I've ever gotten. It was over 200. I don't know how big they can get. If anybody knows the answer to that, go ahead and drop that in the comments. Yeah, tell me about your biggest siege and what you did to resolve it. Okay, there is a troll on the map, at least one. Is it just going to be one? They seem to have stopped appearing. Nope, there we go. Okay. Well, we caught a bunch of them already. Trickling in one at a time now for some reason. Much like the dwarves returning from a raid. Of course, the thing is, even if we never aggressed at all against the goblins, they would still aggress against us. Okay, I think we have actually finished coming onto the map, so yeah, like 100 of them. 100 and something. Oh yeah, and trolls. Hello? One troll. That's it. Fantastic. We can work with that. Okay, so we're just going to wait and see what they do here. With the dwarves confined, not just to the lever room, but also to danger, they will be able to carry out some of their business. Oh, did we plant? What are we planting over here? Cranberries. Of course. My favorite winter crop. I don't know anything about cranberry farming. I know it's not actually necessary to flood your field. It's just convenient. Is it, though? Is it convenient to flood several acres of land for harvesting purposes? Sounds annoying. Okay, it's been a while since we've really tested our defenses at this angle, though, so this is good. Why is there... Oh, I never finished tearing down that staircase. It's kind of funny. Alright. They're going to try to enter through the front here. Why have I not already locked these? If we can get some of them stuck in the entryway, we can flip those bridges up. Oh, I need to roof over this. This is actually a problem. We may very well end up with goblins standing on top of this wall again. But, you know, we'll see what happens here. I don't really want 100 captives. Oh, we have fire coming from somewhere. Who's shooting and from where? Yeah, we'll see if we can cram a few of them into the entryway here and get them with the bridge. Hesitant to bring the militia in because I'm worried they're going to climb over the wall to get to them because we've seen them do that before. Where are the shots coming from? Huh, interesting. Oh, look at that. Somebody climbed over and was immediately caught in a trap. Okay. Danger off, lever still on, everybody in there. Go upstairs. I see we have some sleepers. That's not as helpful as you might be thinking. There we go, we'll let a few of them in. Ideally that troll, so that we can get rid of that. Because once we nix the troll, stuff is happening. Okay, they're inside. Bring the militia out. Go ahead and flip that there lever. What? Okay, that must have just happened. Anyway, what was I doing? Right, securing the fort. Main. Okay, if a couple of goblins make their way into the fort, that's not really a problem. I should really bring out both militia squads. Yeah, okay, they're climbing over. We need to roof over the entryway at some point. That's just all there is to it. Is the lever being pulled? Has the lever already been pulled? Seems to have been. Okay. Fantastic. Let's just go ahead and flip them bridges. It's taken a long time. Somebody's dead. There we go. Okay. Secure. Now we just need to fight them until they are dead. Right, this is just a free choice. We got a novice axe dwarf. I guess that'll work. Hard to tell how many goblins are inside. I think we're clear. Except for those two right there. Okay, yep, trolls knocking over statues, as trolls do. Let's open up a door here. Can the goblins not come in through there? Something's happening. Okay, they climbed over, missed the cage traps completely, which is unhelpful. Okay, I think we're clear inside the fort for the time being. Stand down the squads. Keep these locked. Everybody will walk around here. Yeah, everybody... Oh, turn off danger. Turn off danger. Alerts. Inactive. There we go. Okay, that's going to help a lot. Get the wounded to the infirmary. And they will just kind of walk around breaking things and hopefully getting... Nobody cares about the animals. Hopefully getting caught in cage traps. Troll's going to knock down our trade depot. Perhaps we do actually secure the trade depot. Maybe that is something we finally do. Somebody gonna get that dwarf to a doctor? Huh? What you doing, buddy? Domos, mirror clinch the ominous blockade of frenzies the scribe. What is that name? Leg injury. Relatively minor for a dwarf. Not all that concerned. We suffered a casualty. Nish Domescaden. I don't know. Love it if the troll would not knock down our trade depot. But I know that's not really an option. Trolls love knocking down our trade depot. It's just one troll. Was really hoping it would get caught in a cage trap so we wouldn't have to deal with it knocking things down. But here we are, such is life. This is the reality in which we find ourselves. And that, unfortunately, is where we're going to call it for today. We will pick this up next time and resolve it. So, hey folks, thanks for watching. Thanks to those of you who are subscribed to the channel. Thanks to those of you who are not yet subscribed to the channel. And thanks, as always, to those of you watching this without ever intending to subscribe to the channel, because you count too. Every view counts. I think subscriber views count for more, but, I'll take what I can get. We will be back here next week with some more Dwarf Fortress. Horror content on Saturdays. Lots of other stuff on the channel for you to check out if you're so inclined, including a handful of videos of me just driving through the Oregon countryside. Enjoy those. Why not? As always, drop me a line if there's anything you want to see on this channel, because I'm open to suggestions, and if there's anything you want me to see on your channel, because I'm interested in your content. I do subscribe to a couple of my own viewers, and I quite enjoy their content. Alright, I'm gonna go. We'll pick this up next time, and until then, Birdman out.